Hi Libra, Lilac here from the Lilac Broom. Thank you so much for coming in for your April reading for 2022. Now I've already done a general universal reading for everybody, and then I did the Emperor reading for all signs because the universal reading ended with the Emperor upright. Now I made a note that when I did the Emperor reading for Libra, your Emperor came up as the Ace of Cups. And your channeled message is that you are waiting for help to arrive. Pretty deep. Can't help but feel like there's a cry for help coming from some of the Libras out there. So, there was something else too that I know I said something about, we'll look at this Libra, and that I wanted to see. Of course, now I've forgotten, of course. If you need a private reading, I'm going to leave links in the description box below so you'll know how to find me for that, or for Reiki healing, or if you want to learn Reiki, or if you want to buy any of my Reiki infused products. All right, and a lot of major cards showing up. So I'm not doing my usual Celtic Cross this month. I am doing just an intuitive tarot card reading, and it's been going really well so far. You guys are like my 5th or 6th one. All right, so right out the gate, as they say, you're showing up as the Two of Swords, upright. You're actively allowing yourself to be at odds with somebody or something. I feel this is good, that you are finally starting to look, Libra, at what you planted. It's like, I get the feeling like you planted some things and then you went away for a while. Or conflict arose and you had to like go and handle that, and now you're back at the farm and you're like, oh wow, I remember I planted these things so long ago. How are they doing? You're starting to look towards the future, but you have no idea where it's going to take you and where you're going to find yourself next. There's some, definitely some strong emotions still at work. Powerful emotions, I want to say. There's a strong energy of female mother earth type. Mother, could be your mother. That they just seem to know, they have all the answers. You levitate towards them, or maybe that's, in a future sense, maybe that's where you're going back to, is towards your mother and trying to see what you can learn from her. Now, if your mother's not with us any longer, or too far away, or just it wouldn't be appropriate for you to go to her per se, maybe you're reflecting on the things that you've learned from this mother. It's like the bright, shining place that you come to. After all those heavy emotions, there's that mother. Waiting for help to arrive. That was what I channeled for you. So maybe the mother is who helps you, or is helping you. I mean, we've got the High Priestess, I've got the Empress. It's a lot of female energy here. But yeah, there's also anxiety, depression. So I'm sorry, I'm just going to say what I'm hearing. Suicidal thoughts. So Libras are really, some Libras are actually struggling, or people around you, somebody around you is struggling a lot. And this is influencing you or impacting you. If you're on the cusp of Virgo as a Libra, I think you're just a little bit ahead of where other Virgos are right now in the journey of discovering that some things are not as sound and stable and trustworthy as we once thought that they might be. So, working through that like disappointment and trying to find balance It's like, okay, I don't understand why in the beginning of April, you're showing up. It's like you came out and you saw what was out there, and then you got really emotional mid-April. I mean, this is what's going to happen, right? And the only person or people or situation that you can really rely upon is this mother energy, this Empress. And then towards the end of the month, it's like you withdraw even deeper. So it's like you came out, you got upset, the mother was there, and then you went away into some more heavy energy, and that's going to bring us into May. So a couple of astrological things that are going on could be impacting you. You could be feeling a lot because of the eclipses, and also with the movement of Mercury being so quick moving through Venus, you could be feeling a lot. It might just not be sitting well with you. And, you know, I can't help but observe how strong these emotions are. But also the fact that you did show up with all this wisdom and understanding and thoughts of the future. It just seems like as you go through the month of April, thoughts about the future become very distressing for you. You know, and if that's the case, I need you to know where you can get help. And there is help out there. And it's not, well, actually, that was what I channeled for you, waiting for help to arrive. Yeah, so, you know, Libra, I am a little concerned. Let's check an oracle card here. See if we can get a little more wisdom for you. 76, number 76, it's release. These are my Wolf Oracle deck. These belong to my son. By holding on to a person from the past, it is not allowing either of you to move on with your life. It is not important why the person is in your life, but why you cannot let him or her go. It is old baggage. Let go. Release. Parent, job, child, or soulmate. Yeah, I feel very emotional about this for you. But the positives that I can see are the Empress and the High Priestess here. It's like there's wisdom, there's peace, there's love, there are people that care about you, there are people that refuse to let you fail. You know, whether they're with us on this side or on the other side, you have to be able to allow yourself to move forward. There is that idea of having to release some things, okay? Most of us can't just get over something very traumatizing that's happened. We need a little bit of help. It takes a bit of work. It takes some effort. It takes some concentrated intention work. A lot of times we need to work through it with a therapist or a counselor or a doctor, or even with the help of medications, which is something I see, you know, in the end of April coming to the forefront, where you're going to have to face that possibly. Now, this reading is not for every Libra, but the fact that I do my channeling before I do the reading, and I came up with waiting for help to arrive, and your Emperor reading was your Emperor being the Ace of Cups. Your Emperor, your obstacle, your main dominant energy at the end of April is essentially new love. That could be love for yourself. That could be moving past someone who's not with you anymore, that's not in your life. A breakup, a divorce, a separation of some sort that was hard to let go, or, you know, you got left behind. This is a tough one. This is a tough one, Libra. And, you know, all I can tell you is that if it resonates and you want a private reading, my information's below. If you want a Reiki healing session, my information is below. And I know that this Empress is by your side, helping you get through whatever is difficult. I love you. Namaste.